It's okay to not be in a position to help. It's totally okay. Because even if you're not there, they would have found a way to maneuver around whatever is going on.
They got secrets to spill. Painted asphalt whispers a soulful chill. Clouds pass slow like memories that fade. Walking through the midnight, chasing dreams we made. Echo of your laugh, now a ghost in the shade.
Hi guys, it's your boy the Melanin King, and this is Life Unfiltered with Melanin King. I think we're going to rebrand and call ourselves Life Unfiltered with Melanin King, as opposed to calling it a podcast. So it's been a minute. I've been away for quite some time, but now your boy is back. My coffee. Yeah, I've been away for quite some time. And it's not been good. The last time I was here, I think, was in February, if you can remember. The last time I was here was in February, and the last episode we shot, I actually shot by myself. I remember when you started this channel, or rather when we started this podcast thing, I started with Brandy, and it was all good, it was all beautiful. We brought in people for collabos, the likes of Nosi Natasha and many other people. Talk about the governor, talk about Calvin's, talk about, so many people. We brought so many people on board to do collabos with. Well, a lot has happened, and that is why I took a break a bit, and the break was necessary because as you can see, this is a totally new background, and I have an office. Another round of applause. Yes, I now have an office in my own house. I was manifesting this for a very long time, and now I have. It's still plain. You can see the walls are plain. It's one of my bedrooms that I've decided to convert it into an office, but slowly by slowly we will convert it into fully a studio. So today's episode, basically the title of today's episode is Where Have I Been and What Has Life Taught Me? That's what we're dealing with today, because it's been a minute. I took a break for quite some time, and now, like I said, I am back bigger and better. And this time around, I'm promising you consistency, content after content, video after video, and I'll keep you up to date with amazing, exciting conversations all through. Relatable conversations. You all know me for that. Relatable conversations. When we talk about relationships, we're getting deeper into them and talking about them. If you're talking about real life, how life is in the ghetto, in whatever, at work, whatever, we're getting deeper into it, and we will break it down in a way that you relate to it and have been able to maneuver, or how you're maneuvering around life within that space, and something like that basically. So life lately hasn't been smooth sailing, but this break taught me a lot, and I'm back with a freelance and unfiltered truth. So basically, that's the whole thing. That's the reason why I'm back. And I think I've told you now, I have acknowledged that I was away. I'm sorry, guys. Despite having promised consistency, it got to a point where I took a break from shooting and we were not posting, and now, as you can see, I'm alone. Henceforth, you'll see me oftenly alone, but I will try and see if you can do collabos with people. You also give me suggestions of what you think we need to do about this channel and all that stuff. But I have so much exciting stuff coming up with this channel, this specific channel, and I would like you to stay tuned. And if you're not yet subscribed, kindly press that subscribe button and turn on the notification button as well, so that when you put up a video, like I've said, this time around I'm promising you consistency. Consistency. Yeah, I'm promising you consistency, and I believe every Friday, because now we'll be uploading the video every Friday. Every Friday a video will always be up for you to watch. So where have I been? The next question will probably be asking yourself, where have I been? So where have I been? One, as you can see, like I said, there's a change of background. So that means I've moved houses. Even the previous videos, the last video we shot, I was in another house that I had just moved in. And then now I'm in another house. And then, when the podcast started, I was in another house in Loakabete. So I've managed to move, still within Kiambu, but I've moved 3 houses within this podcast, and it's not been intentional moving. Circumstances forced me to move. Remember when we were in the house in Lower Kabete, it was a 1-bedroom house. So I said I wanted to expand and move to a 2-bedroom house so that I can convert one of the bedrooms into an office. So I moved to that 2-bedroom house and then stayed there for I think 3 months, because I moved there in December. So that was January, February, March. And then now April, I had to move again, circumstances. And I'll be telling you guys why I moved. So why I moved these 3 houses. So already I've explained why I moved from the first house and then the second house and now I'm in the third house. So I think I've told you that and now you understand. So now there's that, and then a lot has happened. Wow, a lot has happened, and I really thank God. First of all, I want to appreciate everyone who watches me, everyone who watches my videos, anyone who watches my content. First of all, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Continue doing what you're doing, and I might not give you anything, but believe you me, I am sincerely grateful. I am grateful from the bottom of my heart. So yeah, it's been a moment in my life. It's been a moment in my life. This phase where you have not seen me posting, it's been a moment. First, got nominated into Dentsu School of Influence, attended the event. It was happening in Lavington, someplace in Lavington. I was really excited because that was the first creators event I was attending. Remember, these were things we were manifesting initially when we started the podcast. These are among the things we were talking about, or rather, when I started the YouTube channel, these are the things I was talking about manifesting. I want to be seen. I want to be appreciated. I want people to see my craft and appreciate my craft, and that's what basically started to happen towards the end of March, beginning of April, towards the end of February, beginning of March, and that was beautiful. So I attended the event. I'll put a picture and videos here so that you can see that, and it was really beautiful. I got to meet amazing content creators, talk about Kayet, talk about Sarah Imani, the ex to Caliph Kaido, and we became friends. And it was beautiful. I met amazingly. I literally met my FYP at Dentsu School of Influence in Lavington, and then that was done. Then the next thing, I was nominated to attend Dentsu School of Influence now itself, the training, the programs and all that stuff, those taking place at Emara Ole Sereni. Again, another humbling moment. I was super excited because I got there, I got to see that actually content creation is big. It's big. And Bruce actually texted me the other day and he was like, bro, the path you're taking of content creation, hold it, shikili, don't let it go, because that's where the money is right now, bro. So yeah, I went to Dentsu School of Influence. We had a whole week of training, though unfortunately I could not attend the 5-day training because I also had another training for a job that I was manifesting for a very long time, and God brought it to me. That is such a miracle. Oh yeah. Kofi Amungu. Big round of applause to God, because also God did that for us, for us. God knows what I'm saying. So that happened. I got there, I met amazing people, Claudia Odaisabwa, Sean Dalmas, and so many other creators, amazing creators. I made connections, I made networks, and that was such a humbling moment for me. I really felt very much appreciated, very much honored, and the fact that I met people who could recognize me, one, and then two, the fact that some really enjoy watching my content. Okay. That was really beautiful. So there was that, and then something else. Brands reached out. If I tell you people the number of, you can even see I'm wearing a watch right now, and this watch I didn't buy it. Got it courtesy of content creation. So Oraimo reached out to me, and then now you see I have a watch courtesy of Oraimo, courtesy of content creation. That's how big content creation is, and how valuable you can be without getting to understand that. So that happened, and then got a few brand deals, did Vassman. Oh my God, that was another highlight. I did Vassman, something I didn't think I'll ever saw. It came through. And how did it come through? Networks, bro. Networks. I won't even lie to you. It was God and then networks. The places I was invited to, I met people, interacted, spoke to them, let them know what I can actually do. And just like that, I found myself now in the company of now doing brands like Vassman. A big round of applause. Yeah, you should clap for me for that. So there was that, and then so many other companies have also reached out. I don't want to mention all of them until, and then the other day I attended an event. I was invited by Sima Media, which is working hand in hand with TikTok, all the way from TikTok headquarters. And then there's something, good things are actually coming. You should stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned for much more brand deals contracts. There's some I've already signed. I'm just waiting for them to launch these companies, and then you'll see. But just know one thing, that the God and the manifestations we made on this channel, that they're actually working, and I thank God for that. So having said that, there was a couple of self-reflections I had. I would really love to share them with you people. That the first one is, it's okay to rest even if you're ambitious. If you've known me or if you've interacted with me, you know I'm a very overly ambitious person. Yeah, clock that. I'm overly ambitious. You know, when the year began, I remember telling Belden that I want to actually get a car. I didn't know how I was gonna get it. And right now as I speak to you, I still don't have it. But I still believe that by the end of the year, I'll have it, manifesting and believing that it will happen. And I tell you for sure, it's gonna happen. I'm trusting the Lord for this. I believe it will happen. So it's okay to rest even if you're overly ambitious. You know, I never used to have peace of mind. Let me tell you guys, I am so much at peace at the moment. Nothing bothers me anymore. I don't even know if it's an age thing or it's just that I've learned to make myself be in touch with reality and accept things that I cannot change and change the things that I can actually change. I don't know if it's something to do with that, but basically just know one thing. I have learned to accept that it is okay to take a rest even if you're overly ambitious. You can be overly ambitious, but you can also take a rest. That's something I've learned, and I'm taking a moment to appreciate that. And then the other thing, social media is not real life, and that is true. You know, don't let it consume you. You're the one who opened that account. You're the one who's supposed to run it. Don't let it run you. Don't let followers get into you. Don't make that mistake of making social media look like real life. Social media is not real life. You know, there are moments I used to feel like I am beginning to be known. There are places I should not be. There are things I should not eat. The matatus I should not board and stuff like that. And it was getting into my mind. And then I came to realize that I'm now losing touch with the reality on the ground. So social media is actually not a real place. But it's good to set that boundary, to understand that. And it takes a lot for you to understand that before it gets into your head. And then the other thing is friendships, relationships change with seasons. This is also true. We outgrow each other, and it's okay. People can outgrow you, even in relationships, even in friendships. You can outgrow each other. You can, that is in terms of relationships, in terms of friendships. I've come to terms with that fact that, you know, we can outgrow each other. There's so many people who are friends with the whole of last year but guess what? At the moment, we're actually not really close. We're not friends, but that does not mean they have become my enemies. Not really. It's just that at the moment, at the stage where I'm in right now, it's a different season. Then a different season, in all different phases, everybody is tackling different things, and therefore it has to get to that point where it can't work. The friendship cannot work anymore. Yeah. And I remember saying this on TV the other day, that right now most of the friendships I make are based on need and not vibes with each other. I think I'm past that age of vibing or making friends based off vibes and each other. Right now it's just based on need. Another one is healing doesn't always look like journaling and candles. That's true. And again, one, accept when you're wounded, when you're hurt, and take time to heal. That's another thing I needed to learn, because I was this kind of person where I'm hurt, I'm hurting, but I'm not giving myself time and space to heal. But instead, I just want to move like nothing happened. You know, it's like I want to let that thing fade away from my mind and just completely move out of it without really thinking much about it. And then you can lose yourself trying to show up for everyone. Absolutely true. You know, when every call that comes into you, you want to act, you want to show love, you want to show mercy, you want to act up, you want to do something, you'll end up being consumed and forget about yourself. That's a big lesson I've learned this year. And let me tell you guys, I have honestly transformed. Since I learned that it's okay to not be in a position to help. It's totally okay. Because even if you're not there, they would have found a way to maneuver around whatever is going on through their life. And it's not just about friends, it could also be family. You know, it's okay to not be in a position to help people. You can fail to help them and they will still figure it out. And that's the truth. Don't beat yourself to it trying to help. If you cannot help, you cannot help. And you can never help everyone. And everyone's story is always emotional. It's always touching. You know, everybody has got problems. That's another thing I learned. Even I myself, I have problems. So everybody has problems. Let people deal with their problems, and where you can help, just help. But don't lose yourself trying to show up for everyone. You'll mess up yourself. So moving forward, what's next? Probably that's the next thing you're going to ask yourself. So what's next? What to expect now is, of course, real conversations, reality, talking about reality, what's happening in my life, what's happening out there. We try to navigate this life together, try to think about life together and what we can do to uplift one another. Share testimonies, you know, opportunities if there are any, and then collabos as well. I'm looking forward to collaborating with people, maybe having guests over and then we could have a discussion or something like that. And then you could also suggest, what do you people think? We could have Q&As, and most of those Q&As you'll probably be posting them on my Instagram account. If you've not followed me on Instagram, you should definitely check my Instagram out. I still use the same name, Melanin King, everywhere across all social media platforms. That is on TikTok, on Instagram, and all other social media platforms. So there'll be Q&A sessions, there'll be collabos, I'll bring amazing creators here. We can have conversations with them. There'll be raw stories. I'll share personal life experiences and stories, so that relatable life experiences and stories. So the podcast is still unfiltered, but now it's also more grounded. No fluff, just real conversations with depth. Nothing else, just that. Okay, so I am happy. I'm excited to be here. I don't know if you're excited to be here. If you're excited to be here, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. And finally, we are back and we are doing this. So I am honestly happy to be here. So if you're not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Like I said, this is Life Unfiltered. And like I said again, it is still Life Unfiltered. No filters, no nothing, just real conversations around life, surrounding life, amazing topics, great stories, and vibes. And inshallah, I love you guys. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe, because it means a lot to me. And see you every Friday. Comment down below if you have any topics you'd love me to discuss. If you have any guests in mind that you wish I could invite over, I will definitely do that. Until next time, it's been your boy, the Melanin King.